Welcome to the Weather Centre in the middle of the work week, where we can expect some morning light rain or drizzle for Durban. Overall, we're expecting warmer weather across South Africa on Wednesday, with isolated thundershowers in the forecast over the northeastern and eastern interior. We're still expecting some cloud along South Africa's coastline, with a fine and hot forecast over the central part of the country. Here's our rainfall probability map showing isolated thundershowers extending from southern Limpopo through Gauteng and Mpumalanga, as well as over the extreme eastern part of the Free State and the interior part of KwaZulu-Natal, with the possibility of light rain as we head towards the coast. You'll see that hot weather spreading throughout South Africa on Wednesday. 34 degrees for Uppington, Kimberley and Pretoria, both at 32, and a high of around 30 for Polokwane and Bombela. 28 as we head into Johannesburg, Bethlehem, Pietermaritzburg and Richards Bay. 27 as we head into Bishu, with a warm day throughout the Eastern Cape, but things still remain quite cool over the southern parts, with a high of 22 for Cape Town, George and Port Elizabeth. Along the west coast, good beach conditions are expected on Wednesday, with a light to moderate southwesterly wind between Lambert's Bay and Alexander Bay, with more of a moderate northwesterly wind as we head towards Langebaan. And along the west coast, we're expecting a 1.5 metre swell with a wave period of 14 seconds. A moderate northwesterly wind is forecast for Cape Town on Wednesday, with a west northwesterly wind for Hermanus and Cape Agulhas, and wind speeds of around 30 kilometres per hour for Cape Agulhas. Along the southwest coast, we can expect a 2-metre swell with a wave period of 14 seconds. Good beach conditions are expected over the southern part of South Africa, but with a moderate beach day for Jeffreys Bay, with a fresh southwesterly wind in the forecast. You'll see a southwesterly wind of between 20 and 25 kilometres per hour for Mossel Bay, Plettenberg Bay and Port Elizabeth. And over the southern part of South Africa, we can expect a 1.5 metre swell and a wave period of 13 seconds. Fresh northeasterly winds result in moderate beach conditions for the Wild Coast and East London. We're expecting some light rain for Durban, with good beach conditions for Richards Bay, both with a moderate northeasterly wind. And along the east coast, we're expecting a 1.5 metre swell with a wave period of 10 seconds. That's all from the Weather Centre for now. Have a wonderful Wednesday.